Hello, welcome to Mama Juju Tarot. This is going to be the Scorpio Love reading for October 2020. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate all the love and support I've received thus far for my channel. Scorpio, whenever I was meditating before doing your reading, the song, it's Love Song by Tesla, was playing. So that may pertain to you or someone in this situation. So if you're not familiar with the song, check it out. Scorpio, I think you guys might have messed something up. I think you might have messed up a good thing. I'm just going to call it like I see it. It could be the other way around. It could be the other party. But being that this is your reading, I'm just going to keep it 100. And I think y'all messed up a good thing. I think y'all are dealing with the Pisces. Y'all been fooling with the Pisces. And I think that and this may have been a relationship that was purely sex-based at one time, or you betrayed it or tried to keep it in that regard. And I think somebody's not having it. It could be you or them, but somebody's not having it. And so there's about to be a change of events. So let's get into your reading. First card out, you guys got the Six of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Taurus, or you have Taurus placements in your chart. You're going to be sharing your wealth and abundance with others. You're going to be giving your time or your wisdom to others. And often this can be just as spiritually fulfilling as money. Because Scorpio, I mean, you guys are a very spiritual sign. So that wouldn't surprise me at all. You may also be on the receiving end of other people's generosity and accepting their gratitude with grace, in whatever regard that is. Then you got the Ace of Cups reversed. This is a sign that you're in connection with your subconscious mind, and you're attuned to your intuition. You're exploring this part of yourself privately, probably, because you guys are very private signs. You're also a very psychic sign. And you're trying to discover how you can bring more intuition and flow into your life, because I think that you missed out on some subtleties. I mean, because I think that perhaps you weren't listening to your intuition in the past, and this has recently been brought to the forefront in one way or another. So then you got the Ten of Cups reversed. This is, you're dealing with the Pisces, or significant Pisces placements in your chart. Right now you're contemplating what a loving relationship means for you, rather than building a relationship with others. Right now you're focusing your intention inward so that you can gain clarity around what you want from a relationship. I think that it may have been a while since you guys have been in a significant relationship. If you've ever been in a significant relationship, I mean, I'm sure that you guys have, but I know that you're very selective in your relationships and who you deal with. So I think as such, either due to a past relationship, or maybe you've just evolved as a person, you're trying to get really clear on what you want from a relationship, a mature relationship right now. So you're going within. Because then you got the Devil card, which is you could be dealing with Capricorn, or you have significant Capricorn placements. Right now, I think you guys are doing some shadow work. You're dealing with your shadow or darker aspects of your personality. So these are going to be the negative aspects of yourself that hold you back from being the best version of yourself, be it bad habits, behaviors, thought processes, relationships, addictions, sex, lust, whatever it is. You're dealing with that aspect of yourself. I mean, have these aspects prevented you from being in a healthy relationship? And I think that something has or will be in the month of October bringing this very much to your attention, and requiring your assessment of such. Because then you got the High Priestess, which is the sign of Pisces. Either you have significant Pisces placements or you're dealing with one. You fear finding out how you truly feel about someone. And it's time, and you decided it's time to develop your intuition and use it accordingly. And really look at what you really want and where this relationship or perceived relationship is going. You may be finding it difficult to communicate your feelings to someone, which isn't surprising. I mean, you guys are a very private sign. You're a very emotional sign. but you're very private and you're a fixed sign. So you may be having difficulty with that. You're going to receive enlightenment about a past problem or a secret, as it will soon be revealed. Yeah, there's a situation you're dealing with, or a person. There's a secret. Either you or them have not been forthcoming with their true emotions or feelings, or you may not have really just been clear on what they were, you or them, or both. It could be, both ends of the spectrum on this one. Then you got the Judgment card. You're being asked to liberate yourself from your old attitudes, whether it's towards this love relationship, because this is a love reading for sure, family members, or it could be patterns of behavior that haven't been in your best interest. Right now, guys, this is your chance for a fresh start. This is your chance to let go of the past and stop feeling guilty for your actions. You did something. I think it's you. It could be them. But I think you did something that you regret. Whatever that something is. You either said or did something or didn't do something. And you're having a chance to do a little introspection and really come to terms with that. But it's time to forgive yourself. Or during the month of October, you're gonna come to a point where you realize it's time to forgive yourself and move forward. Then you got the Page of Swords reversed, which is a sign of Aquarius. You're either dealing with an Aquarius or you have Aquarius placements in your chart. You're ready for the challenges to come. There's going to be some challenges in dealing with this situation, this person. Because Aquarius is a fixed sign too. They're probably as hard-headed as you guys are. They may not be... This challenge, it may not be one that you particularly want. But you're going to be vigilant, prepared for the next stage of the situation, because it's going to be coming up. But at least by this time, you're going to have done some of the previous work and dealing with your intuition, your psychic gifts, etc. So you're going to have some foresight and logic coming into the situation. And so you're going to be able to communicate your ideas and work out the best way to deal with the situation. Or it's going to be a test or a challenge, but you're going to be able to handle it accordingly as long as you do the work, as long as you tap into your intuition and you really think things through. Which I know you guys are smart, you're thinkers anyway. But that's going to be what's coming up. Because then you got the Emperor, which is Aries. Either you have Aries placements or you're dealing with an Aries. You have authority and you know what you want. By this point, you're going to know what you want. You may not know what you want now, but you will by this point in October. And you may have realized that either you're going to be, or you may have been too forceful in the past or stubborn and always want everything your way. You have a need to take control of this relationship. It's time for you to take control of it. I don't think you have in the past. So be mindful to keep your personal feelings out of the line of fire and base your decisions based on pure facts, because I believe there's going to be a line of fire going on here. There's going to be some things said. But be the bigger person. Be the better person. Approach this from a place of emotional maturity. Leave your feelings out of it. Any hurt feelings from the past or perceived notions from the past, and base everything on pure facts. Then you got the Knight of Cups, which is the sign of Pisces. This card often shows up when you're not being honest about your feelings. Right now, genuine self-analysis is required. And this could represent someone that's a great lover, that's full of emotions, and they're very charming and charismatic, and they desire to please the other. But it could also represent someone who is more sensitive to the atmosphere and opinion of others than they let on or want others to know. And they take things personally, but are immune to the feelings of others. So if you're the other person, you can't be sensitive and take things personally if you don't, but then turn around and not care how they feel about the way you act. That's not really fair. I think everybody has done that, especially if their feelings were hurt. But the thing is, the word of caution is, try not to be too sensitive to your, situation. Or if you are, at least be as sensitive to the other person's feelings regarding the matter. And then you got the Tower. You're going to realize either this interaction or, yeah, it's going to be this interaction with this person. So you're going to realize that something needs to change. You're going to be catapulted into this awareness in a very significant way. But you're going to be liberated from the old in doing so. There's going to be an outside influence that's going to come in and tear down your old foundation. Either way, you're going to feel out of control. This may be liberating or uncomfortable. The choice is yours. The advice here is to build from a renewed strength and reach a new level of understanding about yourself and the situation from this. A lot of people fear towers. I mean, what tower is whenever we don't take the appropriate actions to handle a situation ourselves appropriately, the universe comes in and it just tears everything down. So you don't have a choice but to rebuild. But at least with a tower, I mean, you're going to be able to rebuild on firm ground, on a solid foundation, which you didn't have in the past. Then you got the Moon card, which is a card of Pisces. Either you have Pisces placements or you're dealing with one. I think you guys are dealing with the Pisces, probably. Someone may not be their sun sign, but they have significant Pisces placement somewhere in their chart. You may feel unsure of what to do next after this tower. You're going to be like, about that. This is why it's important to tap into your intuition early in the month, because you're going to have to trust your instincts on this one. You're going to be flying blind. Because things may not be what they seem. I mean, your insecurities, they're going to be holding you back, or they have held you back in the past, and you're going to be so wrapped up in your emotions that you don't have a clear or rational view of the truth of the matter anymore. Because towers come out of nowhere. I mean, they come out of left field. You don't see them coming, but when they do, I mean, you're left wondering what to do. But, the thing is, you're going to feel out of control. You're going to feel powerless, but you're not. You're not. I mean, you can turn this thing around. You really can. And you have it in you. I mean, just don't be stubborn. I mean, I know you're a fixed sign, but try not to be stubborn. This could be the other person. I think it's you. Because then you got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. I think you guys, after this, I think you have thrown yourself into work to distract yourself. Either that, or you just have a really busy schedule. Because regardless, you've been so busy working that you don't have the time or the energy to enjoy life. Or that may be how you feel. You maybe feel that you don't have time for a relationship because you're so busy with work, so busy hustling, trying to make ends meet. But being that you're not allowing yourself the time for breaks or to enjoy life, you're missing out on some really great opportunities. This is one of them. The opportunity that's being presented to you, or that was presented to you in the past, you missed out on a good opportunity because you didn't take the time for it. You guys may think that you need the best in life, or the best of everything, and so that you have to, work, 70 hours a week or whatever to adhere to your lifestyle, but you really don't. Because really all you need is your family and your loved ones around you. That's what's most important. But I think that's what y'all are missing right now. You or them. Could be either way. Then you got the Justice card, which is card of Libra. You could have Libra in your chart, or you're dealing with one. Regardless, you're being asked to take a very rational view of the situation or the issue that's at stake right now. And ask yourself, how involved are you emotionally? Really, how involved are you emotionally? Do you believe that someone else is being unfair or judgmental towards you, or have been? Regardless, you're being asked to look at yourself logically and objectively, and to find the whole truth and nothing but the truth, even if that means recognizing that you've made a mistake, thus making amends accordingly. This can also imply that you got what you deserved because of what you said, did, or didn't say in the past. And now things are set to improve once you realize this. Take the time, and it's important to step away from your emotions in this regard and see things logically. See things for how they really played out and what really happened, and then take accountability, you or them, in the situation. Because then you end with the Empress card, which is a card of Libra or Taurus. You could be dealing with the Libra or Taurus, or have that in your chart. There's a need to create harmony in your relationships right now. You may be required to nurture the object of your affection, your loved one, your boo thing. Because you may have to motivate them to come back to you or want what they want, what you guys once had once again. Because I think you pissed them off. I don't know what you did. I think they're just, they're just not having it right now. But there's still hope. Regardless, don't hope for the best in this situation. You're going to have to put in the work. Your desired results will not fall into your lap. Creativity is going to be required to get them back. You have to be creative with this one. Because I don't know what y'all did, man. I don't know. You or them. Could be yours. I think it's y'all, though. I don't know what y'all did. But there's still hope. That's the thing. There's still hope. That all is not lost. I think you guys are feeling that this is a done deal. That there's not a chance in hell that this person will ever come back to you or want anything to do with you. But you might be surprised. I mean, that's probably is how they feel right now. But you might be surprised in what happens throughout the month of October if you adhere to the guidance given in this reading. So I pulled a few Soul's Journey cards for you guys. So you got fear. I realized that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I always talk about frequency and what the universe understands. They understands love or fear. Love conquers all. So if fear's been holding you back, change it. You have the power to change that. You don't have to live in fear. What are you fearful of? Are you fearful of being loved? I think you are fearful of being loved. Don't let past hurt keep you from, if there's someone in your life that you love, even though you don't want to admit it, that does love you, why? I mean, you're like all punching a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, come on now, Scorpio. Don't do that. Don't be punching a gift horse. And then you have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. This is definitely, you're in a state of adversity right now, but this is a good opportunity for you to learn how to not only love yourself again, but to allow others to love you and love them in turn. Then you have peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. That's talking to your shadow work. Double card right there. Yeah. I think you guys may, I don't know why, I mean, something happened in the past. I mean, everybody's had things happen, but, I mean, it could stem all the way to childhood, who knows. But it's important to do that shadow work so that you release all that negative energy, because you know what we do when we don't forgive people. I've forgiven many of people I've never received an I'm sorry from. You know why? Because not forgiving someone, that doesn't hurt them. They don't lose sleep at night over that. It hurts you. And over, the long run, it blocks your blessings. It keeps you from having a good life, having the good things that you deserve. It's because somebody has hurt you in the past. Don't let them keep you from being happy. And then you have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Have a healthy sense of self-esteem. Do not let past perceived defeats or hurts or whatever affect your self-esteem. Do the, inner work. Focus on self-love. Because until you love yourself, this sounds cliche as hell, but you hear people say all the time, but it's true. You can't love someone until you love yourself, or unless you love yourself. Those people that you can always tell someone who truly loves themselves, because they can extend that freely and willingly to others without worrying about how it will be, if it will be accepted or not from the other. Because that person loves themselves enough to know it doesn't matter. No matter if someone else loves them back. They have that much love to give. Be that person. You have that in you. You guys are, I love Scorpios. I mean, be the light. Be the lighter side of Scorpio. I mean, Scorpio's a fixed sign, you guys can, you're either dark or light, usually. There's usually no middle ground, but you have the potential of so much good, and most of you pursue it. In this case, pursue it. Then I pulled a Divination of the Ancients, which is a phrenology card, which is certainty. And the book reads, if If your days are filled with aimless activity and your head is filled with pointless internal chatter and inconsistent plans, stop a while and turn down the volume. When you give it a rest in silence, you are more likely to hear the information your guides are trying to give you. As you try to ascertain what you should or should not do, use your head rather than accepting the first piece of advice you're given. Think logically. As it's time to rely on good old-fashioned common sense, stability in your life is required. So make concrete plans. Seek expert advice and research carefully what you need to know to be certain about your next move. If you do, the outcome will be successful without a doubt. Incarnation. The chatter in my mind's a dim, so I'll meditate journey in. Surrender to silence and listen well to God's weight and truth to tell. Other divinatory meanings. The practice meditation to quiet your mind. Prayer will help you to know. Retreat. Monitor your thoughts carefully. Listen to your guides. Don't dive straight into a situation. Make sure you are certain of all the facts. Certainty will prevail. And that is what primarily where the Justice card talks about. When with a situation, make sure you know all the facts. Don't respond based on impulses or, emotions. Distorted emotions, rather. Come from a just and judicious place. Make sure you have all the facts. Look at your part in it. Look at their part in it. And be fair. But take a moment of pause when all this happens and really get clear on what you think, feel, want, and believe about this relationship. Because I think once you step away from your emotions and you take a more logical perspective, although that is in direct, opposition from your intuition, your logic is, but once you engage your intuition, you're going to be asked to combine that with your logic and make your decision from that place instead of any distorted or dark aspects of yourself. Don't respond, or I always say don't react, respond. Exactly. Your dark side or your shadow side, it would react. Instead, respond. Respond, and you'll be happy that you did. Scorpio, don't give up. There's still hope in this situation. I know a lot of you guys are probably feeling, you don't know how you're feeling right now probably, but you do probably feel as though all hope is lost, but it's not. You'll see that as this month plays out. Don't freak out when the Tower comes in, if it hasn't already. And just work through that accordingly. Be in your power. Take control of the situation. Be the emperor. Take control of the situation. It's going to be up to you to drive this bus. Don't expect anything to fall in your lap, though. Because I don't know what happened, but it's going to be up to you to take control of the situation, but you can't get them back. You can. You're going to have to nurture the situation and lovingly encourage them to want this back because you hurt them. I don't know what happened. Somebody got really badly hurt, though. You hurt their feelings. So anyway, I hope this message finds you well. I hope you have a wonderful October, and all is well. All is well. Just know that, or it will be. And if you would like a personal reading, all my information is in the description box below. If not, I hope you have a fantastic October. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Namaste.